2023 is here, and I'm DJ Flock.
I am Eric Richardson.
And this is FR Racing's Garage Talk, powered by Extreme Sim Racing. So, Eric, how was your holiday?
No, it was pretty good. Got to experience the little guy's first Christmas. That was a lot of fun, and got to see some family and friends for the New Year and Christmas. So can't complain. How's yours?
Um, I made some bad decisions over the holiday. Well, depends on
Is
your
can
perspective.
you say it was a bad decision?
Well, it depends on your perspective. From my perspective, it was a good decision. From a responsible adult's perspective, it wasn't so good. You can see to my left here, on early Christmas morning, I had a party for two with my good friend Jack, and I started to head over to the Extreme Sim Racing site. Knew they had a holiday sale going on, and in the scene from The Hangover when they're playing blackjack and Alan is counting the cards and all the math formulas are like whizzing by his head. Well, I had one of those moments myself, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm gonna buy a new wheel when I get my raise in the spring, as I hope to. But then I'm like, wait a second, these are on sale right now. My credit card is giving a bonus 5% cash back on all purchases over the holidays, which is normally like 1% for like general purchases. And it's in stock right now. And so I'm sitting here with my Sim Magic Alpha, got my Sim Magic wheel here. I am fully out of the Logitech system and into Sim Magic. So
It'll be fun to see how it goes for you and what the differences are.
it's when you're going from a motor that has 2.2 newton meters of torque to 15 newton meters of torque, and you're making a high bank turn, and you feel that resistance, and you're just like I seriously woke up and my shoulders were sore the next morning. So anyone that says playing video games is not a workout is a liar.
Try the wheel.
Try this wheel. It will give you a workout. So pretty sweet wheel, actually. Like in the manager, you can change the colors of each of the buttons, the dials. You not only can you rotate them, but you can push it in, go up, down, left, right with it. And this little wheel has 40 buttons on it. Pretty awesome. So there's our extreme sim racing sim magic sales pitch of the day. So we had an event over the holidays.
Yeah, kind of a little farewell to
Yeah,
the league that won't be named now.
yeah, the what are they calling it now? The US Open Wheel Series or
Yep.
something is now the proper name.
Yep.
Yeah, so we had a farewell to that series before the no broadcast ban began on January 1st, and let's just say it screamed US 500.
Yeah.
we were planning on it, and I said, hey, let's do a farewell, and then we didn't really have a lot of interest, and then I texted you that night and I said, you know what, screw it, let's do it. If it's just you and me, who cares? And let's just get on there. We'll do, the two of us will do 50 laps at Indianapolis. If it's the two of us, so be it. We've done it before. And let's just throw it in the Discord. We ended up having what, six?
I think five or six.
So Tyler came in, Colton came in,
and Justin. Yeah, five of us.
So five of us. So we had our little farewell. And in shocking news, I qualified on the pole, which never happens. And you got the adrenaline kicking in. You're in the front. You're leading the group to green. I have a great start, and that's where everything goes downhill.
Then turn one happened.
So turn one, I still don't know what happened. I kind of cold tires, and I dipped below the white line just a smidge,
enough.
just enough. And Well, I hit 4 of the 5 cars, and yours was the 5th, but you got a bump from one of the other cars. So we,
Yeah, I think mine had to been netcode. Does that even
yeah,
feel
no,
it
it,
or
yeah, it
realize
was.
it?
I mean, it was a solid hit. I went back and I mean the replay's on our Instagram. It was our crash of the week this week where, uh,
It is tire on tire.
yeah. I mean, Tyler came down after, you know, I went into Colton. I spun into him. Colton hit Tyler, and Tyler came off and clipped you, and we're just all laughing about it. Like, all right, let's throw a caution and start over again.
Well, we ended up running, and then what? I was like 2 laps ahead of everybody, and then
Yeah,
it
there
was
was you
at the
and
cautions, like
you
whatever,
and
let's just reset.
yeah, you and Justin were the only ones on the lead at our competition caution that we threw it at 25, and we just kept like, we're just like, all right, we're passing the pace car, clear the black flag, and we got 4 out of 5 of us back on the lead lap, and the 4 of us, we ran the second half pretty clean. I got caught up, Justin and I got caught up in a little battle, and you and Tyler pulled away, and then Tyler pulled away from you, and he walked away with the win. So
Yeah, and it was typical Indy. You have the lead car at the start, you're a sitting duck. So he was able to get the draft going around and took it into a turn and then pretty much just hung a second back the entire way.
anyway, we would show highlights, but we're not sure if we can. So I actually have a note for me tomorrow to reach out to iRacing support and get some clarifications on what's okay, what's not, because they said no broadcast, but what's the definition of a broadcast? If I live stream myself in car doing a Delara Dash or a Class C with one of the restricted cars, is that a violation of their terms of service? Or is it because I'm doing an individual in car perspective? That's not a broadcast per se.
Then what kind of highlights can we show? Can we feature crash of the week? And
can we show? Well, I mean, we're not. I don't see a problem with the crash of the week, but yeah, I mean, it's just, can we do a film study on a race with those cars? Is that allowed, even though it's after the fact? So there's still a lot of unanswered questions. I mean, we assume the license has lapsed, and it is what it is.
yeah, we'll go from there.
As a result, we when we got that clarification, we realized our league was tanked. We made the adjustment, and we are back in the next gen cars this season.
I'm so split. I want to go, yay, this will be fun. Then the other half of me is great, this car again.
I'm feeling good about the car. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was last year.
After doing some trucks and running the ARCA cars, and I've gotten in some of the official Xfinity races in the Class B, I feel a lot better with the next gen now.
Yeah, and we purposely set up the schedule that it wasn't too terribly difficult. I mean, the road course, when we announce it here formally, kind of goes against that. But we're kicking it off with Michigan. We're going to Talladega for our plate race.
Then we have a 3-race stretch of intrigue.
Darlington, Pocono, and then the all-new Chicago Street Circuit.
Good luck, Chicago, on the 4th of July. That's all I have to say on that one.
Good luck to us. May the best car survive, or may a car survive.
I still have yet to buy the track. Putting that out there now.
You know what? I was actually going to have throw out a session at some point to just get the cars out there and just see what happens. And the track's not complicated by any means. It's just those corners are tight. There is not room for 2 cars most of the time. And if you go back and watch the NASCAR when they originally ran this with the actual Cup Series drivers during the early pandemic quarantine, a lot of drivers had some issues. A lot of very experienced drivers had some issues. And so
it's gonna be fun.
And we'll round out
Yeah, our last 3 aren't too bad there.
No, I mean, we're gonna have our mini plate race at Atlanta, Kansas for our seasonal night race, and then we're gonna close it out, do a championship at Phoenix.
Yeah, it should be a fun schedule. Should be able to stay pretty competitive and good variety of tracks, and should suit all sorts of different drive styles.
So we still have a space for a few more drivers. So if you are watching this, frracingonline.com/WND, get the info, sign up, get yourself locked in. We got a great group of guys, and we'd love to have you come in with us. Oval iRating under 2,500, please. I forgot to add that. We had a guy last season who had like a 6,000 iRating who wanted to join. We're like, no, dude, no, you're just gonna come in and steal all our money. No way. So
Yeah, we want to keep it a good competitive balance.
yes, I mean we're not, go talk to Kendall, go to the High Line, that's probably more your level of competition. You don't want to race with us.
It's fun. We have a good time, and a
Yeah,
group of us are still getting ready for the 24 hours of Daytona here in about 3 weeks.
That's gonna be wild. I'm setting up race control for that, and I'm gonna hit record. I'll sit here and do a little bit of commentary, and then I'm gonna walk away for a while, and I'll periodically pop back in. And the thing is, you guys gonna have to text me if we have an early exit. Hopefully not, but if there's an early exit,
Hopefully not.
that could get boring. So we'll have to come up with a communication plan to kill the stream if we have an early exit, but we'll hopefully not.
The nice thing is, with this compared to the 3-hour races that we've done, we're not going to be paired up with some of the top driving teams out there.
Oh,
because there's going to be enough
brutal.
splits that it may be more novice drivers, but it should be more onto our level. Because we're not pros by any means.
That's for sure. And the other thing is, hopefully no one runs you off the road this time.
Duke's a hazard.
That reel has done so much for us. It's you taking the fall there, that has helped further our social media presence. Let's say that.
It is funny. One angle, it looks like I drove how I probably shouldn't have and got rammed. Then you look at a different angle and you see I just got driven straight into.
The guy looks like he's like, all right, slow car, get out of my way. And he ended up going off the road too. So he got his little payback, or he got a little bit of payback out of the deal. Scared the crap out of that Audi that was in front of you.
I feel bad for that guy.
I can only imagine his reaction. I wish we need to go back and figure out who that was and see if we can find that guy and be like, hey, remember that 3-hour race where that car just came out of your total blind spot?
Yeah, we feel bad.
On that note, we actually might have a relatively short episode today, but hey, we're looking forward to the season. We want you out there 10:15 p.m. Eastern time on Stadium Scene TV. Go to youtube.com @Stadium Scene or twitch.tv @Stadium Scene. And new this season will be on the Stadium Scene TV Facebook page as well. So expanding the broadcast reach. So you gotta
be exciting.
Yeah, we're trying to get out there, get some more people watching. Oh, and last but not least, I got my Brad Perez signed truck today. Brad is a great social media follow and made his debut in the truck series. He's been a tire changer. He's been, he works on cars. He's been around the sport for a while. And he made his break, or got his break in the truck series at COTA last year, and this was the truck he drove. And over at Circle B Diecast, they sold autographed cars, and I ordered it a few months ago, and I showed up today. So shout out to Brad. Hope to have him on sometime.
Yeah, more than welcome to come join us. Talk about your experience.
I called him out today on Instagram, so hopefully he responds. I have
And
talked to him before, briefly.
and you had a famous driver
I did.
like it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Series that won't be named. 2022 champion Will Power liked our post. So
Always fun to see that.
Will Power, you have an open invitation to come visit too. Please stop by. We'd love to have you.
Oh, definitely.
On that note, we'll see you next Wednesday
January 11th, we kick off Wednesday Night Dash at Michigan.
at Michigan. frracingonline.com, at frracing on all the socials and actually all the streaming platforms now too. Check us out. We'll see you next week at Michigan.
Take care. Thanks for listening, y'all.